Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Today we're going to talk about 5 things that hold you back from your dream or from living the life you want to live, from being in full control of your life, doing things that you want to do the way you want to do them. 5 things. Number 1, these are not in any particular order. I've just listed them 1 to 5, but they all could be number 1 because they're all that major and all that important. Fear. Fear. Lack of courage, lack of confidence. You might lack courage in making good decisions. And then because you've made some poor decisions in the past, now you don't have the confidence to make a good decision. You might be laden with shame and guilt, and that's going to eat at your confidence. That's going to rob you of courage, and that's going to keep you tied up in fear. Some of us even don't have the courage to invest in ourselves, to invest in our dream. That could be holding you back. You think about what it's going to cost to work with a coach or a mentor, or you think about what it's going to cost to do a class in something that you are interested in or take a course. Yeah, you fear spending the money. Or you might fear telling your story. Don't have the courage to face what has happened to you or to share what has happened to you. And might not even have the courage to heal, to take the steps necessary to heal and to take back your life. Fear will hold you back from expressing who you are and taking control of your destiny. What I'm doing here now, right now, talking to you via a camera, is something I was fearful to do. But I have a friend who is she's actually a courage coach. And she encouraged me, right? So we've got to get out and do the things that we are afraid of doing, because everything starts out scary at first. Everything is scary at first. There's nothing that you are able to do now that you weren't afraid to do the first time, but it gets better with time. So if you need help with courage, you know what? I will leave her. I didn't intend to offer her services to you, but then why not? So I will leave her information in my description box if you need someone to coach you through courage. But that's also something that we address in my mentorship program. Number 2, and I feel like this is the biggest thing, or it is definitely the most important part of the self-empowerment mentorship program, is support. Support is vital because none of us can do any of it without the help of someone else. And when you have been through trauma like we have been through, there is no way that we can get ahead, move on, reach our dreams without support. Support is my favorite word in the English language because it is that vital. We can't do without it. And I like to say even Jesus needed support carrying the cross. And he called for his disciples to help him when he went to the garden to pray. They went with good intentions and they fell asleep, but he needed support, so he asked them to go with him. So support is that vital. So it's like the major thing that my program provides for survivors of trauma. So you know that you're not alone. So you feel like someone is taking your hand and leading you or walking through this walk with you. So you know that the burdens that you carry are not just yours to bear. So that creating your dream isn't insurmountable. It is absolutely doable with support. And in the program, you'll have my support, long-term support too. And you'll have the support of your sisters, maybe even brothers, because the program is open to men and women. And you'll have a network of other survivors in various stages of their healing to help support you. People who will validate you, people who will lift you up and build you up, people who won't condemn you if you've made mistakes, people who won't tear you down and criticize you, but people who are going to heap love and patience upon you. Support will help you create your dream. Support will help you do and accomplish amazing things. Put yourself in a place where you are supported. Another thing that holds us back is lack of information. You know, it even says in the Bible that the people perish for lack of knowledge. You don't know where to go for help. Sometimes you don't even understand what your problem is. You don't know what questions to ask, who to ask them of. You don't know what to do to fix your problems. And you just don't know where to start. It could be a book. It could be a course. It could be a coach. But you don't have the information that you need. So you stay stuck. And even in this age where information is so readily available for your specific thing, you might not know where to go, where to find that information, or what in the whole vast sea of information, what is going to help you solve your problem. So this lack of information can hold you back from living the life you want to live, from living in freedom, from living in power, living with power. We talk about getting to know yourself. You know, telling your story. There's a way to do that. But if you don't have the information, you won't be able to do it. Another thing that will hold you back is a lack of direction. And there again, that's where information plays a part. You don't have a vision for your life, and you need a plan. To create this dream, you're going to need a plan. You can create a vision board, right, with the things that you value that would fulfill you, a vision of your dreams and your aspirations. A vision board can give you some sort of direction. Your calendar will help give you direction to reach a goal. Knowing your goals, those things that would fulfill you, will give you some sort of direction. One of the things, one of the many things you'll come out of my self-empowerment mentorship program with is a plan for your life, a plan for that dream. That dream that we talk about, I explain this all the time, is that one thing that you want more than anything else. And when you get that one thing, it will mean you would have achieved all your other dreams. That one dream will encompass everything else. It's the one thing that matters to you the most. That's the dream we are going after. That's the dream that my self-empowerment mentorship program gives you a plan to achieve. Number 5, and this is a big one, major. Neglecting your mental health. Neglecting your mental health will keep you in a rut, will keep you stuck. And no matter how many motivational messages you hear, or how much good advice you receive, if you are depressed and overcome with anxiety, you will not be able to use any of that good information. You've got to get your mental health in check. It all sounds nice, the motivational speeches, the quotes, sounds great, looks good on paper. Don't have the capacity to apply to your life because you can't even get out of bed. You don't like yourself and you don't think you deserve greatness. Your mental health needs to be addressed and needs to be well managed. So that was 5 things that will hold you back from living the life you want to live and creating that dream, that one thing that you want more than anything else. This was a short one on purpose, but I'll be back tomorrow to tell you a lot more about the Self-Empowerment Mentorship Program. Check the description box for resources and links for further information. Have a good evening.